Alright, Splod, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna rally up all the diesels and take over SODOR, starting with you two. I don't care. You're a disgrace to our kind, Splods. I already told you I ain't got time to say both names. What did you say? If it wasn't for me, you two would still be rotting in that railway museum in York. Splods! You two! My two lackeys quit on me. Don't remind me. Now listen up, you two. I've got a plan to take over the whole island, but I can't do it alone. I need any diesel that's willing to stand up and be revolutionary, but we must get rid of the steam engines. And when we do, SODOR will finally be brought out of the steampunk ages and into full-scale modernization. That's because you're not as clever as me, for instance. Now will you join me? I'll let you talk it over first. Good. Very good indeed, Art. I ain't got time to say both names. Didn't you hear my conversation with Splods? That is very wise. First, we will begin by taking Fat Hat's lights out. This is a job for the boss! Now it is essential that we take every step of my plan as serious as the others. You might die in an accident if you don't listen to my directions very closely. It's boss. Anyways, there's cars full of dynamite. Percy stunted them just recently. The Onova Quarry Company, or so they think, are getting it for blasting. Art, you will bomb Bar Cross Station. The trucks are located near Tiffer Station, next to the sheds where Thomas, Percy and Toby stay sometimes. I am going to do the best I can. It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan. Now all of you are useless now. I will kill you if you don't watch it, so shut up. Excellent work, Art. Now, we've got to do everything we can so we can be rid of those steamers. It's for the best, I'm afraid. Now, we are going to take over the steamworks, but only this time we will go with another approach. We will kidnap Victor and threaten Sir Topham Hatt. If he doesn't give us the steamworks, we will scrap him. Boko, I've been waiting for so long. Now life is going to be miserable on SODOR for all those steamers. We are going to take over SODOR. Modernization will rule. So what do you say? Will you join us? That's good, Boko. Very good indeed. No, Boko. Them not knowing will be an advantage to our takeover. Ha. Oh, Boko, you have been gone a long time, haven't you? Well, things changed since you left. There was a dispute among the workers, so the company broke into two different companies. Now, why don't you go kidnap Thomas? Him and I are going to have a little chat. Well done, Boko. Now, set him on a track. Any track next to me. You can sleep here during our takeover. Well, I haven't exactly thought too much about that. I suppose that since you would be involved in the creation of the new SODOR, I suppose you could sleep here however long you want after the takeover. Those steamers are useless heaps of trash. They aren't worth anything now. They have all outlived their usefulness. They must be scrapped. They have turned into monsters. They all think they are better than us. So, should we just stand aside and let the diesels be a source of mockery? I say no. I say we should do something about it. If Sir Topham Hatt won't do anything, which he has already proven that he won't, in fact, it seems that he's actually supporting them, we will take over the island and scrap all steam engines. It's not you. I was just implying that we find one to scrap as a warning to the Fat Hat. I found one with Boko's help. He's near the entrance. He had to go to sleep. He had a long day. We will discuss that later, but let's have some fun with Thomas first. We won't scrap in until we take control of the island. Hello, Thomas. What's the matter, Thomas? Outlived your usefulness? Now I will scrap you with Pincy. Will I, sir? Will I? We set your house on fire, I must confess. I am taking over this island. Hello, Twinkletoes. Now I've got a plan and you're not in it. Yes, really? Now shut up so I could kill you all. You really think you can stop me with your silly old cigar? Well, you can't. Besides, I could easily just take the cigar out of your hands. Like that. Is that? Are you threatening to kill me? You know what? Consider yourselves lucky because you won't like tomorrow. Hello, Philip. We've been expecting you. Oh no, Philip. You're just in time. Let's just forget about that now. The treatment towards us diesels. Aren't you tired of it? I mean the segregation between steamers and diesels. It was the steamers that weren't pleasant. They manipulated you, Philip. Aren't you angry? What do you feel about this? Join us, Philip. So, Philip, we are glad you will be assisting us in the abolishment of steam on the islands of SODOR. Ha 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 ha! Yes, they do need to be taught that. Now, Philip, us diesels have declared war with those steamers. Are you prepared for battle? Easy. We get by. Oh dear. No! It's dropping! Nah, that's your problem, not mine. Nah, that's your problem, not mine. I have made up my mind. Go ahead. Why should I care? Now, where was I? Oh yes, thanks, Philip. Now I will go to Tiffer Station and crash and get close enough to Tiffer Prison and bust my old driver out of prison, and you'll get some of his friends to become your new drivers that will assist you in wartime. Understand, Philip? Any more questions? Nope. Alright then, meet me here at 11 PM sharp. Now, today is the day we break my driver out of prison. Now, Harry and Bert, I want you two to go with me when I break my driver out of prison. You'll be keeping watch for me. Boko, you'll watch over the diesel works while I'm away. Everyone except Harry and Bert will stay here. I'll do your jobs later. Art, we need to go now. Now, Harry and Bert, remember to keep watch. I'm going to make myself crash, okay? Yes, fine. We are back from the escape. I will now turn the time over to my old driver. I choose the hard way. Oh, we have Boko with us. Yes, Philip, we are indeed. Afraid not. Oh dear, nowhere for you to run now, is there? Any last words? What? Oh, never mind. Probably some way to avoid scrap. Lady, I destroyed you once before, and I can do it again. Quiet, you dirty steamer. Modernization. Exactly. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, you stupid steamers. No matter. You see, when you weren't here, I had Boomer set a bomb to put quarry dust in all the engines here. So, you guys are the only ones that work. And Boomer set a timer to Toby that is set to go off in 10 minutes. Oh yes, Toby. Yelling only makes the bomb go off sooner. Hey, Pincy, get a load of this. Yeah, I agree. Let's talk to him. Hey, Rusty. I'm sure you've heard about my revolution. Oh, those steamers are mean to you, aren't they? You really hate them, don't you? Well, heed my words, Rusty. Anything stinky steamers can do, we diesels can do better. Yeah? What about it? Good. Now, let's go to Blue Mountain Quarry. Do you know where that is? Well, just follow me and do as I say. And by the way, I never got your names. Very well. Welcome to the revolution, diesels. Now listen, you two, are ya? My first duo of lackeys, Splods, quit on me, so I rallied two others I call Art, and so far I haven't heard from them. I say we find out where they are and give them a hand. And from there, we will rally up the rest of the diesels and wipe out all of the stinky steamers on SODOR. Now, let's move! So, we meet again. Only this time, let's hope this'll be the last. He's somewhere. Rusty now works for me. Of course. Boomer has yet to detonate it, of course. What was that, Boko? What? I can't believe what I'm hearing! You dirty little traitor! That's not important! What the? Splods? Derek? You're with them? Traitors! That's what you are! You're nothing but useless, filthy traitors! Boomer! Bury them all! It's not over yet! If you didn't then, why now? Wait a minute, how do you know Pincy's an against regulation modification? Oh well, in that case, Steam Boy, look at it from my perspective. Steam engines are nothing but cowardly, cranky, worn-out hunks of metal. Oh yeah? Well then, what if I kill the girl you love? An eye for an eye. Don't you think? I don't think so, Steam Boy. No, you don't. And? No, it can't be. You don't really mean that. He's bluffing, right? Uh-oh. He's gonna do it, ain't he? Okay, okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You win. You win. I surrender. Here, take her. You may have won this battle, Steam Boy, but you haven't lost the war. Neither of that line of tin kettles and traitors. Shut up, Pincy. I am not going to be beaten by stinking steamers. Pincy, smash them. Pincy, are you alright? Speak to me, buddy. Pincy, please, please, speak to me. No, no, don't leave me. Pincy, maybe if I try one last time. Fat Hat and the steamers will die for this. And so, with heavy hearts of metal, we mourn the sudden death of P.T. Boomer, who met his demise at Blue Mountain Quarry by jumping to his death. He sacrificed himself for our cause, but to lose Pincy, who had barely begun to live. Shut up, Diesel! I'm giving a eulogy here! Now, in light of our 2 casualties today, I have decided that it's time to finish the job once and for all. Alright, I'll tell ya. My driver, Diesel, and I have just obtained some hot iron from the ironworks. All we need to do is heat it up and use it to start a wildfire that's gonna burn down all of SODOR. And we shall start the fire in Henry's Forest. Now, driver, set the hot iron. Only some of it. I've got two other things in mind. No, you may not. You'll find out soon enough. Well, I've tried to be merciful on those steamers, but they've left me no choice. Tonight, we will kidnap Rosie as bait for Thomas and the rest of those dirty steamers and those bratty kids. Philip, how about you go and take Rosie? Excellent. Let's move. No. Oh, yeah. Guess I've got no choice now. My claw doesn't work. I'm derailed. No one likes me. Why should I like them? Less steamers, less problems. In the 60s, there was this steamer that was extremely terrible. She did something to make me think all steamers were evil. Now that's how it all started. You know the rest? Good, because we've surrendered. I just don't think it's worth destroying SODOR anymore.